crypto legends, how is everybody doing? Let's analyze the situation here for Bitcoin. We do have some news going on in the US. We're getting a bit of volatility as we speak. How is everybody doing? Make sure to absolutely destroy that like button on your way in, guys, if you are interested in knowing the pure technical analysis. Why are we bouncing? Why are we rejecting? What is going on for Bitcoin? We're going to talk about all of this in today's live stream. We're going to take a look at the DXY. We're taking a look at the S&P 500. We're going to take a look at some news that is going on here between yesterday and also today. Very interesting news. So make sure to stay tuned. Smash up that like button. We are having durable goods right now. News coming out. We're getting the DXY getting a bit of volatility to the upside. Major pump during the last few minutes on the DXY, and this is based on the US news. We've got durable goods coming out right now. So, oh, sorry, no, my bad. GDP growth rate. I'm reading yesterday's. Why is yesterday's news still here? It's GDP growth. I knew this was yesterday. GDP growth rate. So looking is coming out now. So we're getting a bit of volatility with the news coming out. We've got a big massive pump and dump going on Bitcoin. We got the DXY pumping also with this news. Let's go with the comment section. I'm going to go with the comment section. Durable goods was yesterday. What am I talking about? Let's go right away through the comment section. And we're going to go through the pure technical analysis, okay? Pure technical analysis here on Bitcoin. Choppy price action to the downside. This is, a scalper's day trader paradise. The price action moves very technically here inside of this zone. I'm going to explain with the pure education. Why did we get this bounce right over here? It was a beautiful bounce. We're just going to go through the higher time frames. I'm going to explain the education and what we could expect for Bitcoin in the next coming hours and days. Is Bitcoin bottoming out here? Has it already bottomed, or are we going to get one more leg to the downside, or are we going to basically break down and come to the lows here from the 18th of April? Now, that would be devastating. Of course, we would be expecting the price to go to slightly lower levels. Does this mean that the ABC is going to be much larger? Then we're going to pump. We'll be analyzing the situation here, guys. We're going to talk about how you can fish, how you can get into some scalp day trade setups here. Got into a long position with the Legends trading community at this level. It was a trading setup that was mentioned. I will explain it right away. And of course, later, we're going to talk about the most important levels so we can look for a setup together, guys. This is what it's all about. Have some trading plans and basically execute those plans, all right? We're going to go through the comment section, say hello to the beautiful community. Successful stories, what's up? Always here for the best technical analysis. Thank you very much for those kind words. Daniel, Pop Cycle, 𝗖𝗇𝗺𝗺. Hello Legend, Rentai Maya, 𝗕𝗶𝘃ℎ𝗶𝘃℺. Oh, we got a Portuguese here. Comprado 200 millones en Pepe Coin. It seems like a company has bought $200 million in Pepe Coin. No way. No way. I haven't read that news, but did Pepe get a pump because of that? Probably not. Was it the last few days because of this rally? We got someone here saying that a company has bought $200 million worth of Pepe. Anyway, we've got someone here. I'm not sure if this is legit or not. Simon Jones, hello, yo, yo, yo. Hey, Andy, what are your thoughts about Acropolis for the long run? Yeah, I think Acropolis is one of those altcoins that you can do realistically a 10x, maybe a 20x, right? Maybe even more than that, just because it's a very low cap crypto, right? And when things get crazy, which they will at some point in the next 12, 18 months, things are just going to go crazy for a very short period of time. And that is when we want to get the heck out of the market, okay? When everything is down and it's boring, we want to accumulate, right? We want to accumulate. 𝗕𝗶𝘃 is a great project, and this one 𝗕𝗶𝘁 ticker symbol is CSPR. This one looks pretty good on the chart. I mean, these levels are no doubt where you want to be interested in scooping up some of this. If you are bullish on 𝗕𝗶𝘁, this launched at a very bad time of the bull market when we were entering the bear market, basically in May of 2021. It was got the worst month to launch a crypto project when you're entering into a bear market, right? Because it launches and then it just gets a major corrective move. This is in a huge accumulation zone right there. This looks boring. It looks dead. This is far away of being dead. It's an insane project, 𝗕𝗶𝘁, and this is the zone you want to be interested. This at some point in the next, say, give or take, right, 6 to 18 months, right? We're going to give it a bit of a range because we never know when it's going to start rocketing very aggressively. Once this starts getting into big power like this, we want to start thinking to scale out, right? And I think this one does have a chance in doing so. Also, Effortless, it's in the banking system, great project. It seems like it's a little bit dead. It's only getting a little bit of volatility right now. All of those people that are buying and holding, right? It's just it's got a big major volatile move in the summer of 2023 of over 300%. It did a 3x in a matter of 2 weeks. Yeah, no doubt that this one will likely break those highs and get into a big major runner here at some point. Like I said, in the next 6 to 18 months, right? At some point, it's just going to go absolutely bananas. And you want to start thinking to scale out as we're getting the pump here to the 50% 618 Fibonacci of the all-time high to the low. Because there's going to be a lot of old projects that will not manage to reach all-time high. However, this would already be, you know, an easy 10x range if we are going to manage to go halfway through, okay? So it's easy. A lot of people are greedy. They want to hold till it breaks all-time highs and go to much higher levels. We do not know. We're going to have to take a look at the total crypto market cap. There is a way on how to learn how to maximize your profits in this bull run, and it's just by looking at one chart, guys. And I'm going to explain it in today's episode as well. I am getting a video out on Sunday explaining you how you come out with the maximum profits possible, okay, in this crypto bull cycle. Because a lot of people have targets for their tokens. Like, say I bought a bunch of Solana and you're like, okay, I'm not going to sell my Solana till it hits $1,000. We don't know if it's going to hit $1,000 in this bull run. So there is a strategy on how to exit, okay, no matter what price it is, the token. It's going to be a clear indication that the top is in or very close to it, and that is where you want to start exiting, okay, most of your crypto investments. It will be explained in this live stream. However, I am getting a special video out on Sunday, how to basically make insane amount of wealth in this crypto bull cycle. And it's easy peasy, okay? It's easy to understand. We're going to go through that, a little teaser in this live stream. Hey Andy's huge support from Pakistan on top. Hello, the one of the best channels who gives pure educational. Keep it up on top. Thank you very much for those kind words. Rumble, yo brother, hope all is great with you. I'm doing great. Crypto King, how are you doing? Alexander, Glenn, what do you think about Chainlink and Matic? I am extremely bullish on Chainlink. Chainlink is the only crypto that I did not sell in the previous bull run, and I'm holding to the $100. I got a target level for Chainlink, which is $100, and I'm going to be waiting patiently till it hits $100. Maybe that's never going to happen, or it's going to be in the next cycle. I don't know. It's a long-term investment. Pi cycle top is also a good indication that I like that one. I like that one. I'm going to continue through the comment section. Hit the like or be dismissed, says Philip. Thank you very much. Yeah, guys, smash up the like button here for the algorithm. If you do enjoy if you want to continue me seeing here on YouTube, you need to smash up that like button, show your love, your support, and I will be continuing to do YouTube live streams and videos and education here in the crypto market. Wow, let's go right away here with the technical analysis, okay? It's going to be very, very simple, easy to understand. major drop yesterday. I did get stopped out on a long position here. Very, very small loss, expecting the highs to be taken, but they were not taken in the end. Okay, so just a minor little loss. All of this for me is a big fat nothing. I don't do anything when we have these volatile moves. This is the zone where I start to scalp and day trade, right? When we start to see the price action going sideways, right? Going, forming a nice range. That is where I would like to trade. And what I want to explain here, the main reason of this bounce was obviously a double bottom. We are testing the lows here from yesterday, which is sitting at $63,500. And you coming all the way down as well to a big naked point of control from this consolidation that we had during the last week, right? So we've got a high volume node right there, big high volume node right over here that is acting as support. We did get a major bounce here of almost $1,000, right? Just a quick in and out trade. We're coming back down right now as we're rejecting from the point of control from this consolidation, but this is a quick in and out trade. This is not only this high volume node. If we take a look at the pivot low here from this area, okay, from the pivot low basically of this pump that we've had the last week, the 50% Fibonacci is exactly where we have that high volume node. We are getting a little bit of a pullback right now. I did enter that long position, just took some quick little profits. This long position right over here from this naked point of control and the 50% Fibonacci retracement. Quick, nice little bounce, claiming some highs. Quick little scalp day trade that I got into. The position is protected. Very good entry point as we were getting that reaction. Took a bit of profits. We always need to take some profits. Let's, position is protected. Let's see if this does manage to claim the lower highs of today. This was actually not a bad short trade right now. I was just getting the live stream ready. I'll explain this short trade and we're going to explain the next trading setups as well to see if we can get into a setup during the live stream as well. Let's see if we do get those levels being hit. Guys, if you are interested in trading, Bybit, #1 crypto trading platform. You got the best bonus here, the second link, 20% fee reduction and $30,000 worth of bonus. I know there's a lot of people that cannot trade on Bybit based on KYC. We got a new player here in the game that I've been testing out, and that is Bluffing, okay? This is a great cryptocurrency exchange. They are no KYC. I have been testing them out for the last few days. I actually met the CEO here in Dubai just the other day. The proof of reserves, total, really transparent. These guys are going to be huge. They're already moving billions of dollars of 24-hour volume, and they are really transparent with their funds as well. You want to check them out. If you cannot trade on Bybit, Bluffing is going to be a new big player. They're already quite big and they are no KYC. Really legit platform. I'm testing them out. I will be likely, putting much more funds here to trade on Bluffing, guys. Check them out because they do have a really insane bonus right now. They have the top bonus, to be honest, of $80,000 deposit bonus. Check them out, guys, because I know 𝗖𝗄𝘃, there are some rumors they're going to go KYC in June. I think it's pretty clear that they are right now. And this is going to be a no KYC. This is a no KYC, okay, platform. And they are very big and very legit, okay, which is very important. Big major corrective move with the news today. We got a big major pullback. This was an acceptable short trade right there. And the main reason why was you're basically rejecting from the high volume node of this entire trading zone, ending up in a very strong swing failure pattern from the local highs of today, right? You got the local highs right there, big rejection. My goodness, it was, this volatility was because of the news. I try to stay away when we do have news. We had GDP growth. I try to stay away when we do have this news. I want to confirm that this is what we had. GDP growth, which is actual 1.6. Wow, previous was 3.4. 1.6 now. Wow, that is a massive decrease. That is a massive decrease on GDP growth. Absolutely insane. 1.6. DXY getting a big major pop because of this. And obviously, DXY gets a major pump. Bitcoin does not like the DXY getting a huge, massive pump. It usually gets a big, massive correction, and that is what is happening right now. God damn it, Bitcoin, it's coming back down. This would have been an acceptable short trade. You are looking to claim these lows. Let's talk about the next scenario here, because if we break these lows, Bitcoin is dropping right now. The next big major levels of support, legends, is, or we haven't got much, to be honest. We have not got much here, to be honest. If we wick down below today's lows and recover in the next coming hours above that range, I would say it's an acceptable chilled day trade long position to see if we are going to come all the way up to the highs. So it would be nice to see that big breakdown fail. Okay, if it does break down successfully, you need to manage risk here very, very well. We're getting the drop. We don't have much level of support. This is very, very crucial. I would not really be interested in attempting a long or a short beneath the 50% Fibonacci. We don't have much levels of support here. And I would be waiting for the 618 to be hit, which is all the way down at 62,500. Of course, there is the scenario of wicking beneath the level and getting back above. And then, yeah, that would be an acceptable chilled day trade long position. And look for a larger bounce here based on yesterday's drop, right? We had this significant drop, and no doubt we could get a bit of a larger dead cat bounce to go to higher levels here, to the weekly low or the weekly open, basically, and get a significant, bounce here, just a retracement from this major drop. So yeah, right now, I mean, it is still holding down here. Yeah, a little bit risky for the long right now, in my opinion. We would have to wick beneath the lows of today, and then get some acceptance above this area, and then you're looking for the long position, because it might just break down from here. It might just get an aggressive move down because of the news. So for me right now, there's no trading. If it does get the bounce from here, then it is what it is. To be honest, it is what it is. I would like to see the lows being claimed, and then acceptance above the lows of today. And that is the moment that I would trigger a possible long trade, to look for a much larger relief pump to claim all of the lower highs here, right, from yesterday. But yeah, it's still very, very soon. We're just about to hit those lows. It might just break through, get very aggressive. If it does break through, the level that I expect a reaction is the 618 Fibonacci. There is really not much more of confluence at this area. There's no naked point of controls. There's a big gap. You're breaking down from the value area low of this entire trading zone. There's really not much here. It's very, very complex. So you have a chance here for a quick scalp long, day trade long, all the way up to the value area low, possibly. Just expecting that the 618 could get that reaction bounce of a few $100s, but I am not interested in any longs below today's low. So if you break down, it might as well just get a big massive collapse all the way down there. So we are dropping right now. If we do get a clear nice reaction and get above today's lows, if we do get a nice movement here to the upside and start trading here in the next coming hour, I would be seeing this as it's holding nicely, and we could get a much larger relief pump. Just a quick retest from the lows right there. Full moon, we do have full moon. Yeah, we're going to take a look at also the indicator for all of those crypto investors out there. Okay, BTC. US dollar on Bitstamp or the BLX chart and zoom out here, okay, Bitcoin's just testing the lows right now, so it might get a major drop or it might maintain this range. If it does maintain and we get a recovery in the next hour, okay, above today's lows, then, you know, we'd be happy to speculate in a possible long position. We're just going to remain patient. We might get that drop down to the 618, but yeah, indicator, full moon. We know that full moon phases, right? Moon phase indicator. This is apparently it's something that is it's a topic right now. So the thing about full moons, yes, no doubt that full moons have been working very, very nicely for those pumps, right? Every time we've had a full moon during the last, 6 months or even more, we've had a significant rally, right? Look at this, full moon rally. Full moon is on, it's happening. Getting a bit of dumpy action during the last couple of days. But does this mean that we are going to get that rally? Well, in an uptrend, it has been working very, very well. We are still in that uptrend, so there's a lot of speculation that this is going to happen also in the next coming days, right? In the next coming 1 or 2 weeks. Is the full moon indicator going to play out this time? If you are a swing trader, the best thing that you could do is try and get into a very low leverage, low capital, long position here. This is the situation. I don't like doing these kind of swing trades. I like to manage my risk very, very carefully at certain levels of resistance and support. Because if you get into a swing long here, what if you do break down successfully from the value area low of this trading zone, right? This is more for swing trading, the moon indicator, right? The full moon. For swing trading, I'm going to say, yeah, but what happens if you do break down successfully from this value area low? I mean, there's really not much support beneath us. If this suddenly gets a waterfall, well, screw the full moon, right? It's dropping $5,000-$6,000. I'm not sure how you can protect yourself if you're swing trading. Are you going to be adding to your position, expecting that the price will reverse? I mean, this is a full recipe of getting wrecked, to be honest. If you are going to just get into a long position based on the full moon, it has been playing out very well during the last few months. I'm not going to lie. It's been playing out very nicely. I think there's too many eyes on the full moon now, and a lot of people will have the idea of getting into a big massive swing long position. But if you get an epic corrective move down to the low 50Ks, you can get wrecked, right? I'm really not a swing trader myself. I like to day trade, scalp level to level trading. That is how I defend myself trading. Time to pick up some sats, says 𝗕𝗶𝘴𝗫. Absolutely. Legends, the most important chart, and the pi cycle indicator is very good as well, okay? No doubt. We're going to zoom out here. Pi cycle top indicator is a very good indicator for the top of the bull market, guys. It has been extremely accurate for the bottom and the top, okay? The top and bottom. It is just the pi cycle top indicator here when you go to indicators on Tradingview. And yeah, this is pi cycle Bitcoin top, and they also have the bottom indicator, okay? Basically, where are the moving averages? Value moving out. Where the moving? Oh, there we go. Basically, when these moving averages get close together, when they glue together, right? But glue, I mean super glue. When they get together, right? When they're separated, it means that you still have some more steam to go to the upside. Once this one got together in 2017, it was the exact top. It was the exact top. I would really take this into consideration to exit some of your Bitcoin and some of your cryptocurrency. This has been extremely accurate on every Bitcoin cycle. For the top, okay, you can see it right over here. Once they got glued together, right? Boom, top. When they're separated, you still have some room. When they're separated, you still have some room. Here, they get stuck together. That is, you need to consider exiting Bitcoin and the crypto market. 2021, extremely accurate. Look at this. I mean, this was in April of 2021 when Bitcoin was trading just above $60,000. That is the moment where we had the indicator flashing, right? You got the two moving averages getting together. It's pretty crazy, right? Very, very accurate. We are very separated right now. This is telling me one thing. This is telling me that there is a lot of room to the upside despite the corrective moves that we have. Okay, despite any corrective moves down to 50K or whatever, it's just going to be a natural corrective move. This means that there is a lot of room to grow here for Bitcoin in the next 12 to 18 months. But it has been very accurate on the previous cycles, okay? In the cycle of 2013, 2017, 2000, and 2021. The moving average are very separated. They are very separated. So something to take into consideration. Once you get these two moving averages getting close together, you want to start thinking in exiting the market, the crypto market in general. Of course, at Bitcoin tops, everything else tops as well, right? So this is a good strategy to exit with the most amount of profits possible from your crypto portfolio, right? We need to take those profits when things get crazy in the next 12 to 18 months. If we go with the total 3, right? And this is another one. This is something that I'm going to explain on a video on Sundays. I'm probably going to leave it as a teaser. Extremely important, looking at the total 3 market cap, okay? This is the altcoin market cap. I am going to leave this for anybody that is not subscribed to the channel. Make sure to subscribe. I am getting a video out on Sunday based on the total 3 market cap, based on Fibonacci expansion and extension, to know exactly when you want to exit the market, okay? When you want to exit with the most amount of profits, being rich or a millionaire, depending on what you're investing. Of course, if you're investing $100, very unlikely you're going to make the millions. But if you are a heavy investor, then obviously you're going to make a huge amount of profits, and you need to know where you want to exit. And I explain this on Sunday's video that is coming out, okay? Let's go right away with the comment section. Continue with the comment section. Do we have any interesting things, guys? Liquidation maps show most liquidity to the upside. That is very true. The liquidity heat map shows that most of the liquidity is sitting at the $72,000 and $74,000 range, right? Basically the all-time highs. We do have a lot of liquidity there, billions of dollars of short liquidations. Even up at $67,400, we have a couple of billion there already, all right? Which is not much of a runner, okay? It's about $3,000-$4,000 pump to those levels. Remember to hit the like legends. 𝗕𝗶𝘴𝗫, thank you very much for that insane support, guys. If you are enjoying the content, we're talking about educational content. The pi cycle indicator, maybe some of you did not know about this. This is a great indication for the Bitcoin cycle top. And I'm getting that video out, guys, on Sunday. I was going to talk about it today, but I'm going to leave it as a teaser. How to exit the cryptocurrency market with the most amount of profits. And it's very easy, okay? It's very easy. You don't have to have number targets from your cryptos invested. So a lot of people that have bought Solana, they're not going to exit at, they want to exit at $1,000. Until Solana doesn't hit $1,000, I'm not exiting. Well, you might be hitting $600 and you're hitting major topping indicator, major topping indicator highs, okay? Such as the pi cycle, the total 3 market cap is already at 1.6 or 1.8 trillion market cap. This is the altcoins, all right, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And if you are hitting that kind of market capitalization based on expansions of Fibonacci, you want to get the heck out. You want to get out no matter what price your cryptos are. You might be having a target of $1,000 on Solana, and I'm not exiting Solana until it hits $1,000. If it's already sitting at $600, you want to get out if you're hitting these topping, okay, these tops on the indicators, all right? Seems that I started something. Says Devolt. Yeah, with the moon. I have seen it on Twitter. I've seen some people talk about it, to be honest. And a few weeks ago, not many people were talking about it. So spot on, Devolt. We are getting the breakdown here on Bitcoin. Getting a bit of a breakdown. It looks like we want to go to lower levels. Yeah, scalp shorts are in your advantage, no doubt. You got a quick little reaction, quick little SFP right there, quick bounce of just $200-300. You need to be an absolute sniper. For me, you would have to close a 30-minute candle close. Wow, we're getting the drop right now. Bitcoin is dropping, my goodness. DXY must be on the move to the upside. Yeah, Bitcoin getting the hit, legends. I'm really not interested in doing anything right now at this level. For me, these are non-events. I scalp and day trade the ranges, right? When the price starts going sideways and finds a floor, there is where you can trade very, very nicely, right? Look for those scalp day trading setups. For me, this is a no trading zone, as I am aware that this could just get a massive recovery out of nowhere, or it could come all the way down to the 618 Fibonacci, right? If you want to jump into the falling knife, you need to manage risk very, very well, right? You just need to be aware of those quick little wicks to the upside that you have when you're dropping. So 618 Fibonacci would be my next interest zone for the price to go, which is $62,500 right now, unless the price does get a nice recovery here above the lows and starts closing 30-minute candles above the level. Then we can speculate that this might be a local bottom and we could be sweeping up the highs. Till we do not get that recovery and the price action sitting above today's lows, the naked point of control, which is no longer naked, the 50% Fibonacci, then this could drop all the way down to the 618 at $62,500, right? For the moment, for me, no trade zone. This could still continue collapsing. If you want to jump into the falling knife, you want to manage your risk very, very much. You could get a recovery. It could end up in a failed breakout. We do not know. If you want to jump into a short on the falling knife, for me, it's not the best thing, because I'm very much aware that this could fake out. But any strong little bounces here to jump into the falling knife to continue to the downside, this is all up to the trader. You got a high volume node right over here on this candle. This is no doubt risky. So you get that bounce to this level. If you do bounce to this level and get that choppiness, it could roll back down, and you're just following the trend basically to the downside. It looks like it's just gonna waterfall, legends. Let's go right away and continue with the comment section. I am really on the sidelines here, not interested. Got into the long. Luckily I did take some profits of that long position, just a few $100. Was expecting some of these lower highs to be taken. We did get the news, which is the GDP growth rate, which is very low, guys. What do you think about this? 1.6%, and the forecast was 2.3. So I mean, they were expecting lower, but 1.6 GDP growth rate. My goodness, this has taken a big hit, and we got in the markets getting a little bit of a tumble right now. The S&P 500, no doubt, hitting a crucial resistance level. Just an easy, simple technical level right there, which is just lower highs right there. You got a massive amount of wicks here from last week, and you got the price just rejecting here from this high volume node zone, right, of the last few months. We got February, March, April, not managing to get above this high volume, on the volume profile. Very, very strong level, not managing to get above these lower highs on the 4 hourly. Just a very, very technical level, choppy. Big correction move at the moment. We've got DXY on the move. DXY does look bullish, legends. It does look bullish. I am expecting the DXY to test these highs of October of 2023. as soon as we got above the point of control of the last 2 years on the DXY, I mean, we've been bullish since we broke out here a few weeks ago, expecting these highs to be taken. So as we're having a bullish DXY, Bitcoin is getting the hit. And I do expect the DXY to be more bullish and hit, at least test these highs from October of 2023. Then we can analyze the situation. If we break through here, my goodness, this is just not going to be looking good at all. It's for Bitcoin and markets, and we might even go down to the low 50k levels if we're going to see the DXY popping out this high of October. We break above this high like this, this is not going to be looking like a fake out, and the strength of the dollar index is going to be looking insane. And yeah, I would be easily calling for Bitcoin going down to at least the low 50k levels if that were to be the case in the next coming, couple of weeks. For the moment, that is not the case. So, yo, bro, let me go through the comment section. My alt money is all in Phantom. I believe in the reboot of the project. 𝗕𝗶𝘴𝗫, yes, Phantom is a great project. I have some DAG as well. It uses the same technology, Constellation DAG. I have a big bag of this. Getting a major corrective move. It is getting a big pullback. DAG Constellation, very similar, same technology as Phantom. It's DAG technology, and I like this one. This one has a great team. The Ministry of Defense in the US is using the Constellation network. They are dabbling right with the network, which is obviously a bullish thing for a project. Anyway, Phantom, no doubt, Phantom is one of those altcoins that, in my opinion, will hit the all-time high. Just like Solana. Solana will hit all-time high. Avalanche will hit all-time high. Phantom will hit all-time high. There's going to be many crypto projects that will not be hitting all-time high, but Phantom, I strongly believe that this one will hit all-time high. And it's only about a 5x from current price levels, but still, hey, I'm very happy with a 5x, no doubt. Then all-time high is going to be interesting. This is going to be a very complex zone. A lot of the altcoins in the previous cycle double topped. If you take a look at Waves, 𝗬cie, many other ones, you get a massive rally above the all-time high, and then it just collapses beneath the all-time high into a bear market. So no doubt, you break above all-time high, you want to get the heck out. You want to start, DCAing out of your investments of the last 2 years very quickly. You want to get big amount of profits as you hit all-time high, because all-time high, there's not a guarantee that it's going to flip in support and go to much higher levels. No. This is a zone that you want to take aggressive profits, no doubt. I am short on Phantom now, though, says Steve. Phantom will rocket when markets recover 100%. Yeah, Phantom is an insane project. So no doubt that this is going to be great DCAing opportunities. This is the number one rally from this bull run. This is the first rally that we're getting from the bull run, and this is the first corrective move of the bull run. It is what it is. People don't like dumpy actions. It's just bringing the second and the last opportunity to buy up in the next coming weeks, maybe months. It might extend till September. This sideways momentum and dump might extend to even September. So we might be getting a little bit of a bearish summer here. And it's all purely based on the timing. We've had excellent, it's been great since October, rallying here till March. Hey, absolutely wonderful. Over 6 months of rallies in the crypto space. Yeah, well, now you're probably going to get 6 months of downside, right? Starting from March. So you need to be ready for that. It's just the timing of the market. You get the pump. Look at this. Look at this massive corrective move on Phantom. I think we are possibly in this stage right here, over here, either this one or this one, right? And you're going to see many months still, right? You had here May, June, July, August, big downtrend. This was 2021, just before the May. Well, this got the second rally, obviously, in October, November of 2021. But yeah, it should not be that stage. It should be this one right over here, right? I think we could be in this kind of stage right over here. Right, where you're getting that massive rally, start of the rally, and now we're just dumping, and it could extend several months. Look at this: October, November, December, January. Boring price action. Oh my goodness, this is it. You want to buy the heck out of this corrective move because you know that you are very early still, and this is maybe going to be the second and last opportunity to buy up at the lowest price possible before things get absolutely crazy. So this could be very, very boring in the next coming weeks and months, and it could get very, very choppy and disturbing before things actually go through the roof, right? Which they will at some point in the next 1 to 2 years. However, we need to remain patient. File sale summer, very likely, very possible, very possible. A lot of people are expecting the collapse, the big major collapse of the markets, right? Big recession. We do not know if that is going to happen in between 24, 25. What do you guys think? Are we going to see a big major recession in between this year or 2025? Or is it going to extend to 2027 maybe? Let me know, because there's been a lot of speculation for many years. We got these macro bears that are all over the place, right? You can see them on Twitter. Whoever's a bear for the last few years and say, oh my goodness, the economy, the US, everything's going to collapse very drastically. Yeah, we know that is going to happen at some point. But if you're trying to predict the exact date and when is that going to happen, or this is the start of the collapse, my goodness, I know people that have been predicting a big major recession, depression since 2017, right? And no doubt we had the C19 crash, but we've rallied since then. The S&P 500 has doubled in a matter of 6-7 years. And the guys that have been predicting for a big massive recession down here are the same ones that are predicting here and here, right? It's like, it will happen at some point. We will be getting a devastating market collapse, but trying to predict this is just really, really not how you want to invest, right? It's really not. Gareth Manbun. Yeah, well, for example, man bun. Oh yeah, it's the Gareth Soloway indicator. You gotta watch Jason Casper. Shout out to him. Based on this, no recession, election year. Also, it's an election year, right? We got election year. So when we do take a look at the election years, right? At least for the last couple of decades, we can take a look at the Bitcoin price, and we're gonna get the election year on the chart. And I know there's going to be some people saying we haven't seen a proper recession. Bitcoin was born in the recession of 2008. This year, I also think no recession to happen. No recession. So good indicator is election year indicator. It's actually an indicator, right? Well, it's not an indicator. It just tells you the election years. When we put the election year here on the chart, okay, you can see how did Satoshi Nakamoto, did he put election year on the chart? USA president election year high cycle. Right, why is this? Yeah, this is not. Let's get this out of the way. This was not the indicator. Look how. Did Satoshi Nakamoto do this on purpose? Election year in 2012, major rally. Election year 2016, major bull market in 2017. Election year in 2020, just after the C19 crash, boom, massive rally. It's an election year also in 2024. Is it rally again? Yeah. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? No doubt that on the Bitcoin cycles, election year has been bullish, right? Has been bullish. That means that free money for everyone, right? or you get the country doing very, very good things for the citizens. What do you guys think? Yo, bro, you're even reading the comments. Rumble, yes, sir, I am. Of course I am. I try and read most of them. Somebody been watching the Big Short movie too many times, says Rumble. Yes. The Big Short. Oh, this guy. Yeah. What's his name? Yeah, no doubt. He's been bearish on Twitter. Cassandra, right? He's got Cassandra on Twitter. That's what I remember. What's the guy's name from The Big Short? Anyway, I can't remember. I can't remember his name at the moment. Can't remember his name. But he's been very bearish for many years. For many, many years. Also since 2017, 2018, I would believe. He's been extremely bearish for many years, right? He did call the crash, the housing crash in 2008, 2007. He did call that, but his rest of predictions, he's been bearish since he's alive. I think he's always been bearish. He's always bearish. So a broken clock is right, you know, twice a day, right? More than this guy. So anyway, Michael Burry, that's the name. Mike Burry, that is the name. Yeah, Michael Burry. He's been bearish for many years. He's been extremely bearish for many years. And of course you're going to get it right. We're getting Bitcoin dropping here, by the way. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Yeah, not really much to do. I'm not sure if you guys entered any short position here with the falling knife. If so, you want to be extremely cautious. Bitcoin is just collapsing. There's really not much to do here. Just follow the trend. If you are a scalper, you can get into these bounces, but manage risk very, very well. Yeah, it is a bit risky to jump into these little bounces, right? The thing is your risk management. If you are going to get into a long position here, in a short position with this bounce right now, you jump in, your stop loss is here, right? You're targeting the lows. It's just very risky. For those scalpers, yeah, you can do so. You can do so. Get into the best thing is to follow the drop, right? If you're trying to catch this as the low, you can get extremely burned. There's no zone to be the smart guy that catches the long position. I was in a long position, took a little bit of profits and got stopped out from the rest of them, but it was a technical move. It was this naked point of control here. It was the 50% Fibonacci, and you know, you're basically testing yesterday's lows as well, and you're getting a reaction bounce. It did bounce $1,000 almost, and it's a technical trade setup with good risk management. This right now is like, yeah, for me, this is a non-event, just like this. You know, I don't do anything here. When we get into the range, then happy days. Let's look for some nice technical levels and get into some trading. But right now, really, really not interested in doing anything till we form a little range. I take BTC long with tight stop loss. You got into a long position with a tight stop loss. Where did you get into the long? For the moment, it's getting a bit of a bounce. I mean, for me, with a... Oh, it did swing. It's creating a swing failure pattern from this pivot low, actually. This pivot low right over here from the 20th of April is where we are getting the swing failure pattern at the moment. So, yeah, no doubt. Well, yeah, it's just a little bit risky. I mean, these lows, these higher lows, these wicks, they do play out. You do get an instant bounce of a few $100s. If you are a quick scalper and trader, it's an acceptable. It is an acceptable long to if you are like very aggressive. But yeah, I was just really not that interested in these lows, knowing that we have broken beneath the 50% Fibonacci retracement, and we are, yeah, the 618 would be my interest zone. I'm going to remain patient unless we get a big recovery above today's lows. basically yesterday's lows, and this high volume node, that will be the moment I would think, okay, this does look pretty good for a bit larger of a recovery here from the major drop of yesterday. That would be a little bit of a sign of strength. But right now, I am going to remain patient till we hit the 618 zone, where we could form a nice consolidation area, form those local double bottoms. That's my game strategy here right now. At the moment, I do not want to do anything. I'm aware of a big recovery, and I'm aware of the price just dropping to lower levels, at least to the 618. That would be my interest zone. I would be looking for double bottoms on lower time frame. Right, I would be very much interested in analyzing that local situation. Got made a bit of profit on that quick long bounce. This was explained in the Legends trading community, was sharing that quick little bounce that played out very, very nicely. Did get a quick reaction from 50% Fibonacci and that naked point of control, getting a significant bounce above $64,000, already acceptable to take some quick little profits. And right now the market has got a tumble back down after getting that bounce. Legends, remember, I am testing out this platform. It's a new kid. Well, he's not a new kid. It's been active for quite some time. It is bluffing, guys. This is going to be no KYC. This is no KYC for a long time. My best exchange for me, what I do most of my trading, is Bybit. I love Bybit. For me, it's the number one. A lot of people cannot trade on Bybit based on KYC restrictions, whatever. You have bluffing right now. It is the fourth link in the description. $80,000 worth of deposit bonus. They are insanely transparent, super legit. I did meet the CEO here in Dubai. I've been testing the platform. There's no scam wicks, nothing too dodgy about the platform. It's really legit, and they are going to be no KYC for a long time. With an email and a password, you can sign up for bluffing, guys, and start trading in no time. $80,000 worth of deposit bonus, and they are going to be no KYC for a long time, which is absolutely wonderful. That's what a lot of people want to do, right? A lot of people don't want to do KYC, and it's totally understandable. So if you want that no KYC for a long time, you want to test out bluffing, guys. Fibonacci tutorial. Fibonacci tutorial says success stories. Well, Fibonacci tutorial, wow. Yeah, we're not going to do that on this live stream, but yeah, you get the deal. Fibonacci, you want a clear pivot low and a clear pivot high, right, from a major rally on the higher time frames, for example, such as the 1 hourly or 4 hourly time frame. And then we are zooming in, and we know that the 382, the 618, and the 78, and the 50%, right, all of these are very important and usually get a reaction on the price. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Most of the time they do. Yesterday, we did get an instant bounce from the 382 at $64,300. We got a bounce all the way up to $65,000. So it did get a bounce of over $700. 50% Fibonacci did get a reaction. This is the long trade that I entered, backed up with this naked point of control, high volume node from the last week. And this also got a bounce of over $1,000. Well, just under $1,000, my bad. This is the 50% Fibonacci, this green horizontal line. Boom, big massive bounce, okay? So yeah, those are the fib levels. We're not going to do a tutorial here on the live stream. I am holding my gummy on bluffing. Okay, you got some gummy. That's, I guess, is a crypto. Holding it on bluffing. Yeah, they do have hundreds of cryptos. They have a lot of cryptos also to use here, basically to trade. They got a lot of cryptos to trade on the platform. Very easy to use, very similar to the rest of them. Very legit. Proof of reserves as well. They're very transparent with their proof of reserves, which is very important. A lot of people, from other exchanges, they're in doubt. Oh my goodness, I'm not too sure about this platform. They have proof of reserves, and this is the most important for my community. They're a very, very legit platform, okay? Andy, do you also have some kind of fee discount, not necessarily for free signals, but just for the community? Yeah, there is a discount. I'm not sure. I mean, if you're asking for a tutorial on Fibonacci retracement, I do have you can look at it on Google and YouTube, or read a book, right? There's lots of books. I have the modules down below, right? You got the masterclass down below with a 25% discount. And I explain it in modules, straight to the point, Fibonacci, harmonics, all of the different patterns, indicators, and strategies that I use for my trading. It's explained here with just over 30 modules. Very simple to understand, because a lot of times if you search it on YouTube or Google or buy a book, yeah, you're not going to get it straight to the point, right? This is why we have the courses, and courses are great. I've done dozens of courses from different people, and I've made it into a much specified, course for indicators and tools to use for your trading strategies. You do have it down below if you're interested, guys. That is explained in detail there. If we're going to do it right now on a live stream, it's just going to take a lot of time, and a lot of people will drop off. So yeah. Andy, do you, the name says it all. The name is Blockchain Finance, okay? To be honest, the name is not the greatest name, okay? Bluffing, but it's named by Blockchain Finance, okay? But it is very, very good at crypto exchange, and the name says it all. Not the greatest name, but the name is Blockchain Finance, and then of course ticker symbol as bluffing, right? Anyway, with tutorial, I mean, how do I set it up? With tutorial, I mean, how did you set it up? How did I set up the Fibonacci retracement? I mean, yeah, we got expansion levels, and we got, this is going to be, it's going to take a long time here to explain all of the levels, okay? The tutorials they are available in the masterclass, okay? It's just going to take a long time if we go with a Fibonacci. But yeah, if you want to take a screenshot of the levels, okay? You want to take a screenshot of this. These are my Fibonacci levels. You got the expansion levels, okay? Expansions that are very important. How do you read an expansion? Well, basically from a consolidation, wow, it's just going to take a long time to do this. Yeah, it's just going to take a long time. Anyway, basically, when you are consolidating here, when you are in an uptrend and you're basically you're getting a major drop after a major consolidation, to take a look at the expansion targets, you're going to take a look at the highs to the pivot low. I mean, it's going to take a long time here. All of this is explained in modules. Can you check TON? Let's take a look at TON right away. Let's take a look at TON. The sunbeds must be better in Dubai compared to Spain. Yes, they are. I've got a bit of a tan. You don't need any sunbeds. No solarium. Just you get a bit of sun. I like to run early morning out and get a bit of sunshine on my face. So that is probably why. Let's take a look at TON. We're going to do a little bit of altcoin on demand for the community. Let's take a look at TON right away. What do we have here with TON? Can we do some analysis? Yeah, like I said, we did have some people asking for TON a few days ago. And I was saying there's no way in a million years that I would buy something that has basically exploded during the last few months like this. I would rather wait for a big major pullback, get Bitcoin to pull back, get into major consolidation, because yeah, this has just gone absolutely bananas during the last few months, right? So a bit of a drop right now, aggressive drop. What we need to see on this is where we're going to hold as support for at least a week or so, okay? At least 1 or 2 weeks, where we want to see the price action finding proof of support, meaning that you want the price action finding, okay, a range where it's going sideways. This is the moment that we can speculate that the price is going to get a major bounce, legends. Right now, it's just a little bit in a waterfall. We've had no major big sideways action here, just creating very aggressive lower highs during the last week. Yeah, we want to see sideways action, and this is a good zone to do so, right? We've got a high volume node from this consolidation. This is probably going to hold. Oh, we cannot take a look at it on the crypto Yeah, let me go here on Bybit, for example. Yeah, this consolidation basically. There should be some proof of support here at this range. You got a high consolidation, high volume node. This is around about the $4.80, $4.90. The price should be holding here in the next coming days. I want sideways. If it gets a bounce, don't worry. The price should be going sideways at least for about a week till we actually get the full reversal, right? It's unlikely that you're going to get a massive big pump in the next 1 to 2 days and get a V-shaped recovery. So what we want to see here is proof of support, get the consolidation at this level, and then we are speculating that that is a good buy zone, right? Because if we are going to start going with, yeah, but this has formed the third wave right there, Elliott wave theory, we're likely going to come down to these fib levels, and then, you know, it's just maybe it's going to waterfall down, right? What we want to see is the price stopping at this zone, right? It is really that simple. It is that simple. Of course, it can get a major bounce, a V-shaped recovery. Well, the V-shaped recoveries are very unpredictable. So what I want to see here in the case of TON is holding this consolidation. You might test the lows. A swing failure pattern is always a great buying opportunity. If you come down to test the lows here from late March, right, beginning of April, which is sitting at the $4.77, that is in confluence with the 50% Fibonacci from the lows of January to the pivot high. So it would be ideal, 50%, testing the lows, holding 50%. There is a swing failure pattern long position here. But if you want to accumulate, I would wait for the sideways momentum for at least a week, approximately, of price action, right? There is where you know that the price is bottoming out. That is when you know that price is bottoming out, and you could get a really good, nice price entry, and you're holding till you break through the highs in the next coming months. Right. Might down the price. A lot of negative news. Yeah, we got some negative news. We got some positive news. Apparently in the US, there is a 44% tax on capital gains. I think it's not approved yet. And I have read somewhere, I should have got this news ready, that not only that, they want to tax on your profitable positions about 20%. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but just imagine having your assets in profit and you need to pay, and you haven't even taken those profit, right? Unrealized profit. And they want to tax you on unrealized profit. It's like, what the heck? My goodness, US is going big time on tax. That means that the economy is in a big right state. They are going downhill big time, and they need to tax the hell out of their citizens. And they want to tax on unrealized profits, something like 20%. It's absolutely bonkers. It's just not, it doesn't make any sense at all. It does not make any sense at all. It's crazy. Insane new taxes proposed in the US. Yes, I couldn't believe my eyes when I read this news. I was like, no way. 44%. A lot of places in Europe is like that anyway, right? But taxing on unrealized profits is just something that is just it's crazy. How would you do that? I haven't even taken profits myself. How can you tax on something that I haven't taken profits from? Anyway, I want to go through some news here, guys. This is very interesting news, very interesting data from Willy Woo. Shout out to him. Bitcoin has dropped below gold. So Bitcoin is less inflationary. We know that right now. It has a 0.85 inflation rate per year. Gold has 1.47% a year. Very low. And just after the halving a few days ago, we had Bitcoin dropping beneath the inflation of gold, right? Let me just get away from here because I'm in the middle. You can see Bitcoin's inflation. and the gold inflation, which is pretty stagnant here. You got the Bitcoin one in a big staircase going down, and just a few days ago with the halving, it got a major drop beneath gold. Now, people speculating that we are going to be reaching the gold market cap at some point. And 𝗬𝘶𝗺 is basically saying here that it's not, the stock to flow model is saying that we are going to reach the gold market cap potentially in the next 5 to 10 years. 𝗬𝘶𝗺 is saying the world doesn't simply move that quick, and it is unlikely that Bitcoin will reach the gold market cap in the next 5 to 10 years. He's saying that is not realistic and is not going to happen. You never know, really. You never know. With the inflation going down that much on Bitcoin, it's definitely a possibility. Let's continue with some news. I want to go through some news. We got BlackRock and Fidelity now owns a combined of 428,000 Bitcoin worth $27.7 billion for their spot Bitcoin ETF. Absolutely crazy. They own combined over almost 2%. Yeah, they do own over 2% of the entire Bitcoin supply, which is absolutely crazy. They own already 2%. BlackRock and Fidelity. That is a huge. Hong Kong spot Bitcoin ETF to start trading from the 30th of April. Is this going to be something? Is this going to create a big, massive bounce on the price of Bitcoin? We know that Hong Kong is going to bring maybe a couple of $1 billion, but not much more than that. Maybe $500 million if you were lucky, right? Maybe 500 million. We were talking about this on a live stream. Hong Kong, people were tweeting about Hong Kong ETF coming up very soon, Bitcoin to $100,000 very soon, right? And it's like, no way. There's not going to be much volume coming from this Hong Kong ETF. So it's a bit of a hype. If you're lucky, you're going to get 1 billion in the next coming weeks after the ETF is approved, and even that is a lot. And 1 billion is not going to do much on the price of Bitcoin. Who sold Bitcoin today? We have we have a lot of short-term holders that are selling their Bitcoin with this drop the last few days, guys, which is people that have been buying during the last 30-60 days are already selling their Bitcoin with this drop, which is unusual. They're just paper hands, right? We have the wallets holding more than 100 Bitcoin. They're the ones that are not selling. They're like the strong holders, right? They've been holding during the last several months, right? Several months and year to date, basically. They are holding. Paper hands, the ones that have less than 100 Bitcoin, basically in between 10 and 100 Bitcoin and 1 to 10 Bitcoin, and even lower than that, they've been selling with the recent drops, which is paper hands. I want to go through a little bit more news. The Bitcoin is ripping in Japan, obviously breaking its all-time high, but no doubt this is happening on many countries against the Japanese yen. We're seeing Bitcoin skyrocketing, but this is happening on a lot of countries as well, right? So when will it break? It's broken all the all-time highs from every currency, right? If I'm not mistaken. Andy, how about the ETF on Ethereum, says Arving. Yeah, ETF on Ethereum is possible. We have the deadline for May. Bitcoin's getting a significant bounce here. It is getting a significant bounce. This is why, for me, this is not really a zone to do much. If you're trying to catch this falling knife or trying to short, you got a possible big recovery happening. I will be interested in looking for a long position if we find proof of support from today's lows and that naked point of control. It looks pretty good. If we do move up here and then come down and maintain this level as support, that would be good for a long. It would be a sign of strength. We'd be looking for the highs to be claimed. So it's going to be interesting in the next coming hours. We'll be interested in a day trade long position. No doubt, it is definitely possible. Let's see how the price reacts in the next coming hours, then to get into that long. Long it, says Space Duck. No doubt. You want to start thinking in long positions, no doubt. But it's still soon. You're just facing the level of support right now. If we break through, that will be a clear sign of strength. I would be looking for these lower highs during the last couple of days to be claimed in between today and tomorrow. Let's see if we do get that recovery. And I'll be looking for a chilled long position, more of a day trade, swing long, low leverage, low capital, to see if we're going to claim these highs. But I need the price to get above the naked point of control successfully, the lows here from yesterday, get a nice movement up after this drop, and that would be a clear sign of a fake out. And then obviously you're looking for those lower highs to possibly be claimed, as there is a liquidity at that area where you want to catch it. Bouncing on the February 24th value area low. Bouncing on the February value area low. So yeah, bouncing from the entire value area low of the zone, right? Of this area. Looks like we want to maintain it. Looks like it could be a fake out. Next coming days could be interesting. Legends, we got the corrective move. If we start trading here in the next coming hours above value area low, the point of control of this area, it's going to be looking pretty good. This is no doubt the zone to look for a swing long position. This is the zone where you would want to see that bounce here in the next coming days, but we need that proof of support. We need to get above this range, and then we'll go from there. 𝗕𝗶𝘴 is about to go parabolic. I got someone, buy now or cry later, got someone that said that 𝗕𝗶𝘴, some company, has bought $200 million worth of 𝗕𝗶𝘴. Full month rotation. Full month rotation. Somebody told me that a company has bought $200 million worth of 𝗕𝗶𝘴. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Legends. And US dollar at will, says Philip. Selling more to give to BlackRock, says Anthony. Yes, very true. We got those weak hands. Okay, weak hands have been selling their Bitcoin, and they're selling it to BlackRock, no doubt. You know, when it's super important to take profits, but I think it's more important to hold some Bitcoin for the next coming years, right? At least till it hits $100,000, which is likely. Then you can sell some there. You know, there's very good profits, obviously, at 100,000. It will hit 100,000 at some point in the coming years. Will it be this year? Will it be next year? We don't know, but it's an easy target zone for Bitcoin, no doubt. Selling right now is just not the best deal, in my opinion. 𝗕𝗶𝘴 going to be a great long-term profit, says Chanks. Yeah, no doubt. 𝗕𝗶𝘴 has been one of the leading meme coins. I sold my 𝗕𝗶𝘴 actually, but I did buy at the ultimate low level. I did sell at a really good profit. Only put $1,000 in and made over $20,000 profit on 𝗕𝗶𝘴. I should have put $100,000, right, and just leave it there. But yeah, got bigger positions on other altcoins of interest. I just don't see how we go down from here. Who would be selling, says the Lost End. I think I will be buying up here. I might buy at 50k or 40k if we were to go down there, but I'm buying some altcoins, no doubt. I've been buying some Mina Protocol. I'm waiting patiently for Chainlink to see if we're going to go below $11. There are some good altcoins. I'm speculating on some poker cryptos that did over a 10-15x the last few months and got a huge major pullback. No doubt that this is, you know, such as PKR, which is poker. Yeah, I've been buying some of this, which got an insane pullback. Insane pullback. This is the moment you want to buy. Whoever bought the pump here on this is getting extremely wrecked and is just holding in a loss. This is no doubt going to bottom out at some point in the next coming months, and it's just going to get into a big massive pump with the bull run. I think these are great to speculate. They are low cap cryptos. And this, if you want to do if you're looking for that 20, 30, 40x crypto, never mind 100x, this is very unrealistic, right? Very hard to get into the 100x. But if you're looking for a realistic 10, 20x, no doubt these are good to speculate on. What do I think about TON? Yeah, I just did analysis on TON just not long ago. Did analysis on TON. And what we need to know about TON, we need to create sideways momentum. I was explaining this at the beginning of the stream. This is just a little bit in a waterfall. It might go to lower levels. A good zone for a long or a quick spot scalp, just buy and sell at a small profit, is getting into a swing failure pattern right there. So basically market order, bam, 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 get into a long position. You're likely going to get a reaction here because it is the 50% Fibonacci from the lows of this consolidation in January, till the highs created here just a couple of weeks ago. 50% is just exactly beneath this level. Look at 382. 382, what happened? Boom. Big reaction, big bounce. It was bouncing here as well just a few days ago. Now it's just breaking through. So I would be waiting for 50%. And that is a really nice long position. Really nice long or buy and sell at a quick profit once you get that pump of 10-20%. But if you're buying for the long term, I would wait for a sideways range, right? You want the sideways range to happen at least for 1-2 weeks. And then you know, right, this is good. This is good. This is bottoming out here. I'm going to buy aggressively. This is likely going to reverse in the coming weeks. Very soon to say, very aggressive. The good technical level is this one right there, which is the $4.80. Okay, that is the most important level here on TON. Andy, your mic. Yes, what's going on with my mic? What's going on? I'm currently a bad trade on it, says Rumble on TON. My liquidity price is $3 on it, so I'm chilling. Wow, liquidation. Stay cautious, guys, with these liquidations that are so far away. You know that these altcoins create big, massive wicks, right? You know that. I don't want to scare anyone. I want you to be defensive when you're trading, okay? Can you still hear me, guys? Your mic is going in and out. Mic is going in and out. Okay. Sound quality is going, guys. Test 1, 2. Yeah, in and out. Mic is fine, says 𝗕𝗶𝘴𝗫. Okay. Anyway, legends, there's really not much more to be said. Let's see if we do see Bitcoin holding in the next coming hours above this level. We're getting the price back down right now. So yeah, just a major wick up, back down. For me to get into the long position on Bitcoin, I mean, this was a great long, made some quick little profits, stopped out at break even. This is a little bit of resistance. I do see the chance of the price recovering, still this being a fake out. If we do get a big move up here with high volume, I will be looking at the retracement for the long position, looking for the lows here, lower lows, sorry, to be scooped up at some point in between today and tomorrow. Right now, it's still soon. We're just facing that resistance from today's lows. Oh yeah, it's just very, very strong resistance. There's no place to long. We break through here, then yeah, this is going to be looking good to then flip this level of resistance into support. That is what I would be looking at here for the next trading setup. Legends, thank you very much for joining today's live stream. I will be back with more tomorrow. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.